Welcome to Crazy Aries Crime Podcast. Committing crimes is what Aries does. Anyone's head can be on the chopping block. And I mean anyone. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. It's a work of fiction. I don't promote violence or harm to anyone in the real world. This podcast may contain violent content which may be too intense for some listeners, and it is intended for a mature audience. Now, you have been warned. This podcast will air bi-weekly for your listening ear. Enjoy Aries' adventures and her antics. This episode is titled Drip Drip Kitty Kitty. Now, Aries is known for minding her business. You know I mind my business. But every once in a while, you have to make something your business for the greater good. And this is one of those times. Have you ever been on the train or in the grocery store and a whiff of funk hit your nostrils?
Yes!
And it had the power to drop you to your knees? Like, what in the grizzly bear is that? This is one of those days. I was at the store minding my own business when I smelt something. Child, it almost put me in a coma. I looked over my shoulder and I'm like, girl, you gotta be wrong. I saw the most beautiful, drop dead, gorgeous, dressed to a T, fair skin, about 180 pounds, a body to the gods, matching from head to toe. But she stank. And the smell was radiating from her body. Like, girl, did you come in contact with the sewer? Did someone throw feces and urine on you? Along with vomit? Make it make sense, child. How you look like that and smell like that? It ain't no way that you could be put together and smell like a sewer. I had to hold my nose. So I turned around and I paid for my food. And I stepped outside because I'm like, this can't be happening. Now, like I said before, Aries, she normally minds her business.
Yep.
But see, we girls, you know, and women should look out for women. So I said, well, you know what? Let me stand in the corner and let me have like a little sidebar with her. Just a friendly conversation, because maybe she don't know that she stink. Maybe she's so caught up in her pretty that she don't realize that she is functified. I mean, can I have a little funk with that dessert? Yeah, that type of funk. She came out sashaying like she was Beyonce or Queen Elizabeth on her throne, as if her poop didn't stink. But it did, in the worst way. So I was like, excuse me, miss, can I say something to you? And she was like, what's up? I was like, listen, I don't mean no harm. You a beautiful butt. Child, she cut me off. She hit me with the, thank you, but you're not my type. Oh, Lord, why she said that? Why did she have to say that, y'all? The steam from my ears gave me clarity, but not enough to keep my tongue on the wrap. I said, which? Soap and water is not your type. She was like, excuse me? Twisted her neck. Excuse me? Like in The Exorcist. Excuse me. I said, are you hard of hearing too? Is the funk clouding your eardrums? I wasn't trying to hit on you, chick. You ain't even my type. Before you popped off, I was trying to tell you nicely that you look good, but you smell awful. You need a cleansing, an enema, a douche, a scrub bath, the works. I know y'all not gonna believe this. She dropped her bags and she rushed me. I'm like, okay, you done monked up now. Now, normally, y'all already know how I get down. Normally, I would have socked her. But the stench, it brought up my breakfast. the closer she got to me. Now I'm really pissed because I'm like, I done wasted money. I just ate breakfast. You done did it now, heifer. You know, the big jugs of water they usually have in front of the stores? I grabbed them one by one and began pouring it on her head. Then I went in my pocketbook. I took out my perfume. I took out my bath and body lotion. And I sprayed her. And I poured lotion all over her. I mean, I lotioned her down like a newborn baby. And when I was done, she looked like Casper the Ghost. Only thing was missing was the baby powder to top her funk off. I know she wanted to scream, but her pride wouldn't allow anything else to be uttered from that gutter, trash, stench sewer mouth of hers. Then I was like, now let me give you a biology lesson, Mr. Diddy. Your body odor can be caused by a mixture of bacteria. Cause see, I went to school and I studied biology and I listened to my teacher. Child, look into some natural soap. Something. Or you can be having a change in your hormone. Your hormones from the food you consume. It could be a number of things, damn it. I ain't no doctor. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you can look good all you want. But drip, drip, kitty, kitty, you smell like the Tasmanian devil. Now, if anybody in your life really loved you, they would have told you that by now. But then again, maybe they did. But you so stuck in la la land and won't pull your head from out your poopy hole that you just won't hear nobody. So I'm going to leave you with this. You owe me $15 for my breakfast that I threw up because of your funk. And I want another $15 for my Bath and Body Works and my Elizabeth Taylor perfume for trying to alter your smell. This tongue lashing is free, but not my breakfast or my lotion or my perfume. Girl, you started this when you left your house this morning with a clothespin on your nose, blocking out your funk. Drip, drip, kitty, kitty. But let me share this last tad bit information for anybody else that may be suffering with a body odor. This is the formula for a skunk smell. Get you 1 quart of 3% of hydrogen peroxide. Get a fresh bottle. Then get you 1/4 cup of baking soda. Sodium bicarbonated. And 1 to 2 teaspoons of liquid dish soap. Then use it. And if that don't help your funk, maybe you need to take a trip to see a specialist. Because beauty and funk does not go together. You hear me? For the people in the back, beauty and funk do not go together. I was surprised. The crowd, they began to applaud me and scream. Give her money. Lady, you do smell. Give her money. Give her money. Give her money. You do smell. She's a courageous woman for telling you this. I have bumped into you many a times. And I can't tell you how many times I lost my breakfast. But you said your name was Aries? Yes, ma'am. Let's applaud Aries. She is our Shiro. I no longer have to put Vicks Vapor Rub in my nose every time I see you coming my way. Because, lady, you stink. Stink Pot had the nerves to say that we was a bunch of hoodlums. But I tell you what, it didn't stop her from going in her handbag and handing me my $40. The little extra was my tip. Because she screamed, keep the change. Keep the change. She kept saying, trying to be smart. And I was like, I will, huzzy. I will, huzzy. This is why I try to mind my business. Because when I don't, it always goes left. Now see, I was just trying to help this funky huzzy. I know I was meant to be at that supermarket. Cause see, I saved a lot of lives. Cause funk is contagious.
Yas!
Did you enjoy this week's Crazy Aries Crime Podcast, where anyone's head can be on the chopping block? And if you would like to support this podcast, you can do so through Cash App at $RWeston252. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast, like it, share it, along with your thoughts on this episode. And dear hearts, keep it classy. Smooches. To listen to this podcast, you can go to Anchor.fm, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, and other sites where podcasts are available. Now, Crazy Aries is always on the prowl. So until we meet again, be safe.